Dear and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a bonus reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising for the next 6 months. So for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, bonus reading. Okay. So I feel in the recent past, Pisces, that your work came to a standstill, and this could be to do with the lockdown and that. I feel now at the moment you've started back, and but there is, a boss or management or that is kind of there's heavy control over a situation. I wouldn't even say that it's restrictions. Now it could be to do with the pandemic or that, but it's more control. If you're working for a company or that, I feel if you're working for yourself, that you're taking a very authoritarian approach to it, and you're going to be over the next 6 months very busy where work is concerned. You've got great determination to get through each day. You're putting a lot of effort into your work area. And I feel that, coming in the future, there's going to be quite a lot of travel to do with your work, and I feel that it's more so local travel, so it could be within your county or, state or country or that. I don't feel that it's abroad, but it'd be a lot of back and forth. I do feel though it's going to be, coming to the future, there's going to be some highs to do with your work, some lows. Sometimes you'll be getting a lot of money in, and sometimes not, you know what I mean? There'll be money going out. You might, if you do work for yourself, have to invest in different things to do with your money. So you might have to put a lot of money into one particular area of your work and not so much into another, or you might be getting a lot of money if it's your own business, getting a lot of money in one particular area but not so much in the other, so you kind of have to balance the two. I feel though your work area, is very strong at this present time, and I feel it'd be the same, going forward, but I do see a lot of travel for most people, where before, and I think it's because of the lockdown that, you couldn't actually you couldn't do this, travelling or, you know, different communications or whatever because of the lockdown, but that has lifted now and it's a fresh start, and I feel that you're very competent within your work area going forward as well into the future for the next 6 months. Yeah, I feel in the recent past that you have, you know, within your home or, you know, your family, or that you have been quite nurturing. I feel that, you know, you took some time out to spend with your family, and I feel at this present moment that you feel a lot of abundance coming in within your family home. I feel though at this time there may be someone that is in hospital or, you know, a hospice at this time, and that you're going back and forth to see this person. This could be, you know, your father or a father figure in your life. I feel though in the future there is a nice surprise coming your way. Yeah, I think in the, you know, in the past you've been very lucky where finances are, you're very stable, and you felt very secure financially. I do feel for some that there may be a legal separation here. And this could, you know, you may be looking at your finances as to, you know, because I feel that you've built up your finances, and if there is a legal separation of some sort here, that you're looking as to see as to where your assets, you know, are going to go, or how you're going to split them, you know, between you and your ex. Especially as well to do with property. I do see for others that you are hoping, you know, at this time for a committed relationship, and I see going forward for you Pisces that you're actually looking you know, at bringing harmony into a relationship, bringing balance in to a relationship. You might be even thinking of a, you know, a commitment of sorts, like and I'd say this is, you know, 6 months down, you know, down the line, that you could be even thinking of, you know, a ceremony, like a civil ceremony, or you could be even, you know, asked to a wedding at this time. I feel at the present time you'd be invited to a wedding, and it could be most likely that it's a civil ceremony. I feel that a friend or friends around you have been very reckless in the past, to do with your friendship. They may have left you out in the cold about something, and I think as to I think this might have been, from for the last 5 months or that, but I do see that something's going to happen here around the Capricorn time to do with a friend. There could be one of your friends could be going to be up in court, this could be to do with money. But I feel justice will be served, to this friend. I feel maybe at this time, if this is to do with you, Pisces, that you may feel that you at the moment you have not got any friends that you can really depend on. Yeah, I feel more so if it's a friend that's to do with, to be up in court, it's to do, with, a legal separation of some sort or a divorce, and it's to do with their money, their finances. I feel, in your love area that you have been waiting on a person in the past, for a relationship probably to come true. You've invested a lot into this relationship in the past, and I do feel that this person is going to come true for you. I do feel that the relationship is going to, at this time, will become very stable. And I feel that you are going to, start planning for the future. I feel going forward that, I feel maybe in the past that this relationship was at a standstill, or there might have been a bit of recklessness going on in the relationship, and you've gone through a lot of troubled waters. But I feel going forward in the future that there, it's going to be a lot, it's going to calm down an awful lot. And I do feel as well that maybe you should plan a little trip away, take a few days away, have kind of like, and if you're only reuniting back together, kind of have this little like a little honeymoon period time for yourselves. Or even if you're starting a new relationship, it might be a nice idea just to get away for a few days, just to get to know each other a little bit more. I feel there's a lot of passion between the two of you, and this, definitely is, could be a solid commitment. It could be to do with a Taurus person, for you Pisces. Taurus or Capricorn. I feel for the male, I see for the the male Taurus, if it's to do with a woman, it's a female, it's Taurus, and if it's male, it's a Capricorn. Yeah, I feel for some Pisces that they've had some type of negative energy around them, you know, or it could be even themselves. They could have been battling with some type of an addiction, and I feel that, you know, they've recently, if this is you Pisces, you know, or if a good friend, they've recently, you know, started to, you know, control their urges, or, you know, taming the beast within. They've been or you know, have been overcoming this. You've had the strength and the courage to overcome this, and fair play to you. If it's you Pisces, I feel now at this time that this person is now taking charge, taking control of their life, you know. They're getting up now and going for what it is that they really want to achieve, and I feel especially in their finances, and I see, you know, very positive outlook for the next 6 months, especially if it's to do with their work or getting over you know, a bad or abusive relationship or some type of addiction. So if it's this is you Pisces, well done. If it's you know, a friend or a good friend, I feel that you've been there to support this person in the past, and you know, they are very grateful that you were there to support them, and you could have even supported them financially, in some ways financially. But I feel, you know, if this is you or whoever it's for, that, you know, there's a very bright future ahead of them, especially for the next 6 months. I feel some way, Pisces, that you have been disappointed in the past, and I feel that you may have, you know, ignored opportunities that have come your way, or an opportunity that came your way, and I feel the reason as to why that you did this is that you you may have been looking, you know, at you may have felt that, you know, that you didn't deserve it, or that you weren't good enough, but I feel now that, you know, at this time that you may be thinking that you have, you know, ripped yourself off, you know, by thinking this way. And I do think though that there is a situation, something that is coming, you know, is coming back to you at this time, and I feel that, you know, whatever it is, that a decision has to be made, going forward into the future. And I feel that you will make the right decision. You'll go with what your gut is telling you. This could be to do with matters of the heart, because I can see that you're protecting your heart. But I do feel that it's very positive. You know, the decision that you'll make will be very positive outcome. I feel this this has been a long time coming, but I feel that when it does, you kind of nearly have to make the decision quite fast. Do you know what I mean? That there's kind of no And you probably realise that it's been coming, it's coming along, but once it does, you might feel a little bit panicky. Oh, but I feel whatever you do decide, it will be the right outcome for you. So yeah, that's all I have for you, Pisces. If you do like my reading, please like, share, leave a comment. Slán.